All right. Wait, oh my god, the race has already started. What? I just wasn't paying attention. Ah, no! Oh my god, thank you so much for the subs. Oh my god, Classic Homer, thank you so much for the 13 months. And Zevran, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Eslin. So welcome back, everyone, to Soccer Racing League, where I am a complete goof and messed everything up. And I'm just giving everybody else a head start, okay? Okay, I gotta, you know, give them stuff. So, all right, we have ourselves a green potion. The potion itself, not super handy, but the great thing about it getting a bottle allows us to go to Sick Kid. Our final goal is to defeat Ganon, and in order to defeat Ganon, we need to get 7 crystals in order to get into Aga Tower, beat Aga at the top of the tower, and then go beat Ganon up. So, all right, what we got? Yuck! Ah! I don't like that at all! There's a mushroom! I don't know if I need that or not. Mushroom is an item that you can hand in for another item. But it's not something necessarily, you know, needed to beat any dungeons. So, hopefully not. Oh no, mushroom, right? Bad Moons? Oh man. I don't love a fetch quest. 2 potions? 2 potions already? What is happening? More bottle. Okay. This is mushroom, which I know like. Ha 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 ha. Dodging those green guards. Trying to mark down on my map tracker that I have a mushroom on the lumberjack. Supreme! Yo, it is time for a Saku stream. Hey! Oh my god. Oh my god, that's all 4 bottles! What? We got Blue Cane. We got ourselves all the bottles. The Moon Pearl. We are a glove away from Dark World access. Oh my goodness. I heard you like bottles. Right? So many bottles. Ooh, the Moon Pearl. Bugnet! Aw, yeah. Hopefully you don't hear any of the rain in the background. I'm trying to like, it's not too bad right now, but it was pretty bad before. All right, we need $100 for the bottle vendor. Got Bombos instead. I don't think he'll trade. Yeah, we don't have Dark World access yet. We're still missing a glove, so soon, TM. Hopefully. Chicken! No! You ruined it, chicken. How dare you? No. I need $10. Alright. Sick Kid. I would like $10, please. 1 red rupee will be enough to make me happy. Single red rupee. Let's go. That wasn't a red rupee. 20 bucks. Yeah, let's go. No. Here we go. Say hi to the duck. Also, if you want any Madrina's cups for the rest of July, tumblers I think are on sale on the Madrina's website. Don't forget to use code Sakura. You are interested in buying any Madrinas, so you get a discount. Sword! Oh my god, yes, please. And Zephyr, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Irene Paradox. Alright, so we're gonna go over to the library and we're gonna hope that we get 300 bucks for Zora. Or flippers, that works. I mean, that is... Alright. Or just get the Zora item. Exactly. Alright, I'm gonna be confident. I got the boots. I can just dash into the wall here. I've only got one bomb, which is kind of a little concerning. I would have picked up more. I would have like farmed a few while I was in Kakariko, but I did get a sword, so I feel like I only need potentially one bomb. I'm honestly, I'm taking a gamble. I'll take this heart. Okay. Honestly, I'm taking a gamble because I'm hoping, what I'm hoping for is that when I go down to the mini Moldarm cave, that I get another bomb. At least one. Because if I don't, then I'm going to be in a little bit of trouble, because I'm not going to be able to pick up a bomb before Ice Rod Cave. So, to be fair, I do have the flute. I do have the, what is it called? Flute. I have, the boots, so we should be able to just get over there really quickly. But still, yeah, no mirror, no hookshot. So, just doing this the old-fashioned way. Are you winning? Wait, willingly get scammed? Yeah. You know, sometimes they're the good stuff, right? Sometimes you get the goods. Sometimes you don't get the goods. It's the nature of rando. Also, I'm ready to dash. Oh, look at that skill. Look at my phone said yesterday. It's like, hey, there's gonna be a thunderstorm come tomorrow at 4 p.m. It looks at the clock. It's 9:48 p.m. That is... Now you're doing thunderstorm? How rude. Ah, I need the bomb for the mini Moldarm cave. No, I can't go in there. Okay, well, let's at least see what this is. Yo! Oh my god, thank you so much for the follow! I'm gonna run back this way. And dash into the wall. Just for fun. That's the bonk of luck. Okay, right there. I needed the bonk of luck in order to beat this game. Alright, so I don't know what I'm doing. Trying to use bombos. Oh! The double! Oh my god. How are you doing, Scarth? Good morning. Thank you for pausing my cards earlier. Yo, and we got the bombs. I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of bombs and arrows in the game. Wow, I literally got nothing good. Alright, cool. Yes, oh my god, Zebrin, I'm so sorry. But, hopefully your physical therapy, goes a little better. I would like key items, like the glove would be fabulous right now. If this would be glove, I'd be really happy because I don't think a lot of people would come over here really early. It's not the glove. Well, heck. Ah! Rude. Oh, sure, cool. Alright, so... Oh my goodness. Vehicles driving by. Let me out of the wall, please. Thank you. I am learning how to swim today, apparently. Wall Master Saku. Don't you dare. Alright, give me the goods. What the hedge? Those were not the goods. Or the exact opposite of the goods. What was this? I don't remember. 50 bucks. No, the green rupee is not considered a good. It's considered a not good. Alright, give me a glove. One glove, please. But there's 2 green rupees. Ether. Now I have 2 medallions. And 4 bottles. Alright, glove on the ledge. $300? Come on, you taunt me? How dare? I mean, I'll pick it up, but I'm still not gonna be able to talk to Sora. Wow. So much garbage. Excuse me, fence post. Alright, save and quit, we're going east. No. I don't like any of my options. Let's go to the Hyrule Castle area-esque stuff. Plug that fence post for luck. But I already bonked the wall for luck. Let's see. Yikes. That's actually pretty good. Red crystal on Eastern. The rest are normal crystals. Yo! Where am I going? No! No! Zebrin, thank you so much for gifting another sub. What the hedge? I need 500 bucks to talk to Zora. And I'm just a poor girl from a poor family. I can't go pick it up. Oh god. Yo, blue mail. My house. I wonder who wrote that song. I found out the other day it's not the Beatles. Yeah, I was going home from music lessons and there was Bohemian Rhapsody on the radio. And I was like, you know, everybody always sings this song, but I don't actually know. Like, I don't actually know the song. And everybody's like, oh, how dare you? That's blasphemy. You have to know this song. And, oh, hey, the mirror. Oh, hey, a Master Sword. That's really bad. And, I was like, yeah, I don't really know much about the, like, I don't know the lyrics or whatever else on. People thought that was really weird. And so my husband was like, oh, well, do you know who do you know who made the song? And I was like, is it the Beatles? And he's like, oh my god, don't tell your chat that. I think they'll riot. Luckily he didn't drive into a tree. Listen, I know, okay, it's time to write. um. Yeah, I don't have a. Oh, you know. I don't have a riot command. Oh, do you mind? Purchasing pitchfork. Did you see that fantastic pumping that I just did up the stairs? Oh my god. Gamer alert. Wow. Heart piece. Don't tell Brett. I will be disowned from racing. She even gave a sword. Pro pumper! Sakura Tsubasa. Now I have enough rupees to go see King Zora. Am I going to King Zora? Probably not for a while. So here's what I can do. I can do Tower of Hera. Tower of Hera is a crystal. So we're gonna do it while we're here. Oh yuck. Nobody saw that at all. None of you saw it. None of you saw it. It didn't happen. Nope. Compass is in the big chest. The Swamp Palace. You mind? Let me in. I'll just take the death. Deja vu. Do. That's okay. If this video is gonna get copyright claimed, I might as well just continue to meme. Also, how's it going, everyone? I hope you're all having a beautiful Friday. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, then Monday. I may have to start scheduling these videos as far out as I schedule the Final Fantasy 4 or Final Fantasy 4 videos because I am getting copyright flags constantly on them, which means that the video gets suppressed when I release it, and that makes me sad. So yes, if I have to fight the claim, I have to put in a dispute, then I have to wait 30 days, 35 days for them to dispute it, respond, and then I can release the video, which is starting to get really annoying. I'm glad you're doing very well. Yeah. Yes, okay. There is an item in the basement. It is just the compass. So, we don't actually need the rest of Tower of Hera. We don't need to do the basement chest. I'm not forfeiting, though. Even though my power went out, I will still complete this Said. It'll take me longer. Okay, so I did the mountain cave. Alright, it's fine. So we have to go back up the mountain. Wait, how did I... Oh, I died at the beginning of the dungeon. That's... Oh my god, that saved me so much time. That saved me so much time because I died. It actually saved me there. Because I had, like, warped around and all that other stuff. Oh my god. 4D chess Sakura Tsubasa over here. Playing the big brain strats, okay? I died intentionally just in case my power went out. Yep, that's definitely it. Yeah. No, it wasn't the thing that nobody saw. Wait, what? got the big key. Big... Did I... What? I'm confused. The big key was in the chest. Did I die after? Oh, yes, because I... Okay, yes. I died when I picked up the big key because I walked back into the fire intentionally. Yes. Okay. For a second, I was like, what? Did I break the game? But no, I'm just a goof. All right, heart container. Yeah, I got the big key right before dying. I thought that I didn't. There we go. Wait, what? I thought that was a heart. Oh no, the heart was on the boss. Don't you dare. Hey, Tropical, how's it going? Definitely nothing to see here, right, everyone? Everything. That Moldorm kill was actually pretty good, too. Alright, my tracker should be back. You should be able to see all the things. Oh, man. So we're 34 minutes into the race. And I'm getting my first crystal. Alright, I need to mark down some of the things that I didn't pick up before because I marked them off as not necessary, but then, you know, power went out and I lost track. Oh, can you not? Okay, so 20 bucks. Don't need 20 bucks. Moldorm gets revenge and takes out your entire neighborhood. I'm pretty sure that lightning struck something because as soon as my power went out, it like flickered a little bit. It like the power went out, it flickered and then came back for like half a second. And then I heard some very, very massive multi booms. And so, yeah, I'm pretty sure that lightning struck something nearby. Fine. Good story for the other races when they pop in after the raid. Yeah, gotta keep things interesting, you know? Content creation is always the top priority over here. Gotta make it exciting, otherwise, there's no, you know, people will get bored. Discord's always 5 minutes behind, which is fine. Saku is live. Yeah, how's it going, Espin? Ooh, hello, hookshot. You're tired? Oh no. Ah, 3 medallions. I don't like that. I basically already have Misery Mire access, except for, you know what? Except for, gloves and Titan's mitts. Get some health and... I don't really know. I guess we... I don't like any of these options. All of the options suck. The big ol' suck. I guess we can go into Dark World from Aga. New content creation meta, shutting off your own power. You've got to keep it exciting, right? You never know what's gonna happen next. You know, I could do something crazy. Like going to do Aga instead of Eastern Palace. I mean, that's not really crazy right now, given what I've actually got. I can finish his dungeon. Hello, can I speak? Ah, I should do Aga. God, I'm doing it. This is so dumb. See, you thought I was going to Eastern Palace, but instead we're turning around and we're going to Aga. Always gotta keep you on your toes. Which plays Saku Circuit Breaker? So, tomorrow, is my cousin's, my cousin had a baby, and it's their 2-year-old anniversary, or birthday. So I'm not gonna be streaming tomorrow, but I will be streaming on Sunday. Bye! Today in Saku is some birth anniversary. You butt! Get on my face! You know, it's funny, after my power went out though, the storm stopped, and I'm just like, alright, fine. No, thank you, bye! No! Oh, hey. Ah! Oh, oh! God, I was scared. I didn't think I was actually gonna... You know, this is not going according to plan. We have the bug net, though. Stop running away. Make it really hard to hit you. You keep running. Stop running! Our containers in Super Bunny Cave. There's 2 things in Super Bunny Cave. Oh my god! Get off my face! Leave with heart. Get off my face, please. I knew that guy was gonna eat it. So I'm a little behind. We're catching up though, I'm sure of it. That was some weird noises I heard out my window. Do you mind? I heard screeching tires. Why does the Kingdom's castle has bottomless pits installed? For security. Fine. Rude. Ooh. Three. What number were we on? 4? You are a booty. Five. I'm being bullied by Aghanim. Good. This, you know what? I bet that I'm gonna big brain this, okay? I'm gonna catch up. I was hoping there was gonna be a glove on the ledge. Now instead we're just pink. We don't have a glove, so we can't see catfish. We can go over to Thingy Mabob. We can do... No, we can't. Oh, why am I doing this? I don't even have enough. I don't have a bow. I mean, I have 2 bottles, so I guess we can do that. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. We're going to go into pod, and then hopefully find something good. If not, then I'm gonna be in trouble. Because, yeah. That was a long walk to get here. So if this isn't a small key, we could be in trouble. Okay, good. Okay, good. So we're going this way. We're not going this way because we don't have a bow. You mind? Pink is a good color. I think a lot of people think that pink is like one of my favorite colors because of the fact that it's cherry blossom. Like everything that I have is cherry blossoms, but I just love cherry blossoms more than pink. What's the hint? Unique item is with the fishes. Oh. Ooh. Make sure we lock the camera. Important. Make sure we're actually able to use a potion. Excuse me. Alright, there we go. Excuse me, bye-bye. Ah! Rude. Yeah, I don't normally have 15 bottles when I'm going to pod, so... And I definitely normally don't have them filled with potions, so... It's nice. Be able to do that trick every once in a while. There's a lot more people who are better at setting it up than I am, but, pretty sure that this over here has to be a small key. Like, I'm almost like 99.8% positive. Because I'm pretty sure I've only gotten 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this has to be a small key. Blue was your color? Yeah. I was thought blue is your favorite color. I wouldn't necessarily say blue is my favorite color. It's just a color that I feel like I work well with. My favorite color, oddly enough, is actually black. Everyone's like, oh, black's not a color. It's just a shade or whatever. And I'm just like, yeah, but all colors have shades, so... Yeah, my favorite color is black. Which is very not a Saku brand. Hello, I would like to have one glove, please. I actually really like the color black. What makes you like black? A lot of things. It's a very dark color. It goes well with everything. It looks very clean. Just like the look of it, I don't know. There's a lot of things. I think also the fact that it's kind of like what I consider a spatial color. Because when I look at the stars, the sky looks black. I like that. Yo, Slowpoke, thank you so much for the raid. Even though there's like stars in the sky, but like the background of the stars is like, I don't know how to describe it in other ways than that, but yeah. I could have gone in Eastern, but I'm instead going over to, I'm gonna go over to, Hype Cave. Did not mark down that I have 50 bucks on the ledge there. So I'm gonna mark that down right now. What's his face is black? Yeah. Honestly, like, if it wasn't for the fact that my favorite, my favorite thing in the world basically is cherry blossoms, I probably would have branded pretty heavily into space stuff because they're like the two things that I like the most. Wow, so many hearts. Well, fine. Black cherry blossoms. Yeah, I don't know, because flowers take on a different tone. Of course. Okay. That sure is a pendant layout. I was like, as soon as I saw pendants in the light world, I was like, oh man, this is so great. I'm gonna end up with heckin' Thieves Town or Skullwoods as a crystal or a pendant. Sorry, as soon as I saw all the dungeons in the light world were crystals, I knew that I was gonna have at least Thieves Town or Skullwoods because that's always my luck. But it turns out it's just both. But yeah. I'm pretty... Okay, so what do I like? Mostly, my interests are cherry blossoms, space, anime, music, not really a big movie fan. Hey Rekka, how you doing? Like, I do like movies, but I can't say like, oh man, it's one of my like favorite things. Cooking? I like baking. Oh wow, okay. I wouldn't say cooking. The gaming, video gaming is big. How have I not found? How have I... How have I not found a glove? What is this? I wouldn't say Zelda is one of my hobbies. Gaming in general is one of my hobbies. Zelda just happens to be one of the games that I really like. Okay, get off my face. Stop it. Music, anime, cherry blossoms, space, video gaming, cosplay, dice. I like dice. I love dice. Matrina's coffee. Dice, you say? Yes, I do. There was a hint that said unique items with the fish. So I'm gonna go actually check Zora. I am, yeah. I'm in the middle of it, Eslin. Computer science. There's there is a lot more to it than just computer science. There was, I think, computer science was the complicated portion of it. But yeah, Python, oh yeah, I've already been here. I just need to go see Zora. I always love it when that guy goes on a big trip around the world. I like unique items with the fish. Wow. How rude. Okay, I guess we'll go around to Eastern. I'm really hecked. Like, no matter what way I go, I feel like I've got very terrible choices the entire way around. So, we're going to Eastern. We'll see what's in here. We have Eastern, we have Hyrule Castle, we have Swamp Palace, we have Thieves Town, and we have Skullwoods, all of which are basically rude. Okay, well. You mind, please? Do you like Ruby? Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about like non-obvious things. Like, obviously family and friends are an obvious thing. I'm trying to think, but there was something else that I was like, oh man, I should mention this. And then I forgot it. Because it's something weird that I haven't mentioned before. What do I like that I haven't mentioned before? Okay. Tempered sword. Mario. Something, like, more vague than that. No. Everybody knows that I love Latias. Mythical creatures, I think, is another one that I want to add. Just like in general. But that's not it either. Like Nessie? Ah! Like the Loch Ness Monster, you mean? Or Ogopogo? Yeah. Ancient, like super, super ancient history. Atlantis. Ocean stuff? I'm also a pretty big fan of. I was on this big, massive Atlantis, like, thing. Not like at a convention or something, but I mean like when I was younger, oh my gosh, I was like, I'm gonna be the one that's gonna find Atlantis. It exists. I was a big nerd. I still am a big nerd. Now I'm a big nerd about different things. No, not Bigfoot or Sasquatch. I don't know. I think it's gotta have like the right type of mythical creature. And I genuinely don't want to, I don't know. I'm just not really super excited about the prospect of like Chewbacca running around in the woods somewhere. Oh, sorry, movie. Didn't realize you were right behind me. Where else would Chewie go? Chewbacca wouldn't hurt you if you didn't mess with him first. But I don't know. I think like I always been super excited about like the prospect of magical creatures in general. I'm in danger. Yo, Kochiri, thank you so much for the 5 months. Prime Gamer. Saku wouldn't let the Wookiee win. I read that as Cookie. I definitely would not let the Cookie win. I don't know. Now you are so mean. Where are you going? Why are you so fast? Please give me a glove. I really don't want to have to go into a pendant dungeon. Cookie Monster is your favorite magical creature. It's actually a glove. Oh my god. We gaming now. Gaming sounds illegal? It's true. Now you play Mario 3? But yeah, I don't know. I've always been like interested in the prospect of, you know, having magical creatures in existence. Hey, we can actually go pick up that thingy while we're around here. We can pick up the mushroom. We're gonna mirror bonk like 50 times. Unicorn in D&D. Oh, somebody mentioned unicorn. I did see unicorn in the thing, but yeah, unicorns was another thing. Especially like after there was a movie called like The Last Unicorn or something like that, which I watched when I was a kid. And I was like, I liked that movie a lot. Watching it later when I was an adult, I'm like, I don't really know why I like this movie so much. Like, but yeah, when I was a kid, I was like, oh my god, maybe there's real unicorns out there. 90s Lisa Frank merch. Oh my god, my friend had all the Lisa Frank stuff and I was so jealous all the time. Hoping The Last Unicorn really was a documentary. But yeah. I don't know why I'm talking about this, because it's probably not very, like, I don't know, it's just stuff about me, not about the game, but you want to hear something cool? You want to hear something cool? I am going to be practicing A Link Between Worlds a whole heck of a lot on the stream here. Over the next little bit, A Link Between Worlds Randomizer, because I have submitted it as it'll be run on a GDQ hotfix coming up. And yeah, I'm very excited. I'm gonna run it on GDQ hotfix. So I'm hoping that I can make all of you proud. Represent our community in a good way. Let's make me proud. It's just turned 6. I want to go to sleep, but even bring groceries first. Wait, what? When does the store open? Sorry, yeah, but it's 10 here. I mean, like, in terms of your time now. Sorry. What is the statement I was making? It's like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 hours, like... Alright. Please give me Titan's Mint. Be French vanilla, actually. Not regular vanilla, because I don't want to have to go through the entire dungeon. You're still proud of me for making the bottom ramen joke? Listen, I make a lot of great jokes. I've had 2 chicken jokes in 1 month. This is a big deal. Mr. Banks got PTSD from the second one. I have something in my eye. Oh my god, all the items are in the back of the dungeon. Except we didn't find a small key. You got so excited when you saw another clip labeled chicken clip or chicken joke. Honestly, I'd love to have just a like entire book of chicken jokes. Ah! Okay, so how about every now and then. So there's got to be an item here. Because there can't be a small key in this room. Logically, you'll never find a small key in here because you could actually lock yourself out of beating the game. So, and because we found both the compass and the map, we wouldn't find it there. Why did the chicken cross the road? Why? Lambda? What, man? Road made sure it never happened again! No! That poor chicken! Boo! Small key. That means I gotta go over here. I was hoping the small key would be in the big chest. Okay, so we're actually gonna kill this boss. The reason is because not only is this gonna give us an item, but it'll also give us another item because this green pendant. Okay, we just missed the button. I messed up. You mind? Okay, I was about to say I'm like some god tier dodging here. Green pendant, please. Ugh. If there is a glove in Hyrule Castle, I will be a salty Saku. I will turn into this bag of salt and vinegar chips that I have right next to me. Only one. Pretty. Thank you. Thank you, Heslin. No. No. No one can eat Saku. I'm poisonous. Hey, we can finish Desert Palace. By finish, I mean start it. Because we have now the book. I know it. Saku may be sweet, but not all. Hey. Hello, can I read? Saku may be sweet. Not all sweet things are for consumption. Yes, I am sweet. I am sweet if you are nice to me and my community and my friends. But the minute you get on my bad side, I'm like a cactus. I can be very unsweet. They are dragon fruits. Have you ever been attacked by a cactus? Our container is in Tower of Hera. I actually have both of them, thank you. Alright, small key. Please give me this. This is the small key of destiny. It will give me something good, I believe. Hopefully. See, I was actually thinking about cactars. Alright, I have a question for everyone. Final Fantasy games. What is your favorite Final Fantasy game? Five tactics. Ooh, 2 for tactics. 2 for 6 as well. 8. 9. Wide variety. I'm actually surprised I see no 7s. Because every time I've ever asked this, I've had at least multiple people say 7. Haven't played enough, but I respect 12. 7 is overrated. But 8, 13 are good. 14, but not MMO. 14 is really good. Like, the MMO is great. See, I understand that because, like, when somebody asks me what my favorite Zelda game, it's actually really hard to answer. Because I think that it's different in multiple situations. And my favorite Zelda game is Twilight Princess. My favorite randomizer is probably Link Between Worlds. Songs at 11. If you had to guess what my favorite is, what would you think? And it's changed since the first time that I've answered this, so just keep that in mind. If you've asked me a long time ago, my opinion has changed. Let's see, 9, 13, 4, 14, 11. Oh, deserves this one. Oh, yeah. Favorite Final Fantasy. 9, Crisis Core. Oh, hi, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 53 months. No, my favorite one is, skip over Final Fantasy 2. I haven't played Final Fantasy 2. It's actually Final Fantasy 13 too. I said 13 as 10 too, but not 13 too. Final Fantasy 2 should be skipped over. Oh, darn. And you said, you had said that to me. Yes, I changed it, sorry, from the original that I had, the original that I used to say was actually 8 and 9. Or not 8 and 9, 8 and 7. 7 for speedrunning, specifically 8 for mechanics. But, and I still believe that those are really great games to have, like, for speedrunning, 7 is still my favorite, because of, you know, I just love doing that. As for 8, I loved the junction mechanic and I thought it was fabulous. Wow. Thanks, game? I think I still have a B, so... just gonna buy potions because I can. Yeah, I've not played Final Fantasy 2, so I genuinely couldn't tell you my opinion on it. I bet you there's something in Hyrule. I feel like there just has to be something in Hyrule Castle at this point. I'm all about systems, so 8 hits really well. See, the thing is, I like, I know that the junction system, everyone's like, ah, yeah, but you can just, you know, use it to cheese the game. But yeah, that's what's so great about it. Like, if you're able to, like, you can play the game in different ways. The way, and that's, I think, that's something that I really like, is to kind of do stuff that's, like, out of the ordinary, and I like that, being able to just do what I want in a game, and the way that I like to do it, and that's why I like 8 so much. But also you can use it to not cheat the game. If you want to. Like, the difficulty is all up to you and how you want to do it. Actually, I want to go up to the... I want to go up to Catfish, because there still was a hint saying something about the fishes, unique items with the fishes. So now that I have a glove, I actually want to go up here and see. But yeah, 13.2, I even have the collector's edition book guide for it, because I love it so much. But when I was younger and playing that game, I think a lot of people were really like hated 13.2. I wasn't super interested in lightning returns, but I really like 13.2. Please be something good. Okay, well, Titan's Mitts, that's actually a very big deal. I probably should have mirrored, because then I could actually save and quit to the place I want to go instead of to the here. Yeah. Did I hate it at first? Stopped for 6 months. Okay, so we have all the medallions. We don't have a lot of things that we need to beat the game. First thing that we need is actually fire rod, ice rod, bow. Fire rod, ice rod, bow, Pain of Samaria. I think that's it now. Super Bunny Cave we know has a heart piece. I think we got a hint for that way early. But there's 2 items in here, so hopefully the second item is something good. Boomerang. Okay, well, that means heart piece. Oh, heart container. Wasn't even a heart piece. I enjoy getting your groceries. I got like a really cheap, I went grocery shopping the other day. I got a really cheap bag of chicken, of long chicken, and I've been pretty happy with it. I thought it was gonna be really bad because it was like in the discount section, but it's actually pretty good. So I'm happy. Hey, there would have been boots. Hey, oh. I guess I can just open the door to Turtle Rock and do nothing. So we do have the ability to go over to... Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen because I missed the stairs. We do have the ability to go over to Ether Tablet. We also have the ability to go over to Spike Cave. So I think I'm gonna do that, even though I have like really low health. But I do have a red potion, so I'm gonna use that. So now we at least have the door open, so if we go a different way up the platform, we can. Here, air fryer oven. Hey, Star Fury! How you doing? Demon! I hope you're doing well. We're currently looking for some items, preferably good ones. So far, not so lucky. I have 3 crystals, and a lot of the other ones are locked behind literally not having anything. I kind of expected that to refill my health. And then it didn't, and I was very surprised. Hey, Spark Boy. Okay, no health. I'm going to be in trouble. There's actually a safe spot right behind the torches. So if you need to actually use them or use a safe spot, right there. Works perfect. Okay. Here we go again. I mean, at least Ice Palace is a dungeon that I need to do. I'm actually gonna go... here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna flute. We're gonna go over to here. So that I can actually get into Skullwoods. There is 2 items in here, and if one of them is something we need, that's actually pretty handy. We do need Misery Mire. We can't beat it. We don't have the Cane of Samaria, but Misery Mire has an odd habit of having an item right next to it, so I'm gonna go there and hope for the best. Maybe I'll do that before going to Ice Palace. Final Fantasy game is Kingdom Hearts 2. We're gonna do the safe spot? Yeah. Right behind the torch is a safe spot if you ever need to potion up. It's a pretty handy place. I loved Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts was a very big deal to me. I feel like I have, I don't know. Kingdom Hearts is complicated. I have mixed feelings on it. Fire Rod. Well, now I'm happy I came here before going to Ice Palace. Checkerboard Cave, hopefully. Cane of Samaria, please. Or a bow. Honestly, there's 2 bows in the game. Give me one. Also, we're at an hour 25 minutes into the game, so I suspect that probably in about 15, less than 15 minutes, we'll probably have somebody finish. Okay, let's go to Ice Palace. I really hate that yeah, fine. I really hate how Ice Palace is basically the only crystal dungeon I can complete right now. I probably should have gone to Skullwoods. Kingdom Hearts is light. Oh my god, Scarth. I need Ice Palace for Crystal. I still have to continue to like do this semi-normally because I am still looking for items. Alright, so there's 3 items in Ice Palace. This is the first one. The thing, waifu, the thing that you need to know about Scarth is his whole brain is puns. He can come up with stuff like that, like, on the fly. Like, it's not something that he's had for a long time or whatever else. It's just like, it's just something that he comes up with on the spot. Convenient. I mean, and lore. Honestly, if there is a game that Scarth is interested in, you want to know anything about the lore, oh my god. You just ask. Please. This is your brain on puns. What? How dare you sneak? I have 666 rupees. You mind? Thank you. I'm missing a small key, so I suspect I'll be getting a small key soon. Hook shot over here to get both these guys out of the wall super quickly. Compass. No big key. Hello? Also, friendly reminder to those of you who are not, I say friendly reminder, but if you're in my Discord and you do like Wordles or Hurdles or other things like that, there is a role. We used to have a Sahashala bot that would do reaction rolls in the Discord, but it's been broken for quite a while now, and I can't add any new roles. We do have a Wordle Hurdle role for a secret Wordle Hurdle channel. If you're ever wanting to post some in there, just ask for the role in Discord. But there's like a bunch of random hidden roles that I can't give out because the bot's broken. So I have to make a new bot. Someone's hiding sweet rolls. Like cinnamon rolls. Cinnamon buns. What have you done? Same. So there's these like really cool cookies that I made when I was young. That were like cinnamon rolls, but they're cookies. Yo, there's Ice Rod. If only I had, you know, the stinking cane of Samaria. Please. Oh, you're still young? I am not. Excuse me. I am mature. I'm like fine wine. I'm not like a granny. Wow. Blocks my progress. Aged like vinegar? Wow. Where is my last item in Ice Palace, please? Rain, I was thinking about you today. Thank you so much for the raid. You like vinegar? Yeah, but I'm not sour. Rain, there's a picture in the memes channel in the Discord, and I was like, oh my god, this reminds me of me and Rain. That I was like, I posted and I spoilered. So if you want to see it, just look in the memes channel in the Discord. Well, when I get home, yes, please be safe, drive safe. Can you pickle things like vinegar? Great question. Oh, come on, rude. You escaped, how dare you? Thank you so much for the raid again. I really appreciate it. Also, Squirrely, how you doing? Raiders, I really appreciate you. I hope you've been doing well. We have another pendant, or crystal, sorry, not pendant. And I'm still missing the bow. And the cane of Samaria. Oh, I'm gonna make poor life choices here. I'm going... No, you know what? Hi, Asme. Going into the back of Escape. First, before we do anything, because if we find Canis Maria here, I'll be very happy. What if it's on the pedestal? Both of these items can be on the pedestal. Wow. Okay. Thanks, game. I got the 2 dungeon items, which means the entire front of Hyrule Castle is actually some, like, items. Oh, big yawn. I saw Papa yawn. Ruby? Hi. Oh. No, thank you. Alright, we have the mirror, so hopefully this is a small key. Want this item here to be a small key. Now I have to go the whole way around. Nah, I can just go to the boss. Let's go fight the boss. Need to? Possibly not. We'll see when we go over there and there's, you know... See, if there's an item in the first chest, I'm just like, maybe I'll just go and fight the boss, because then if it has a second item, then yay. But I also want to check the pedestal. Oh man, what if I did jinx it? I said earlier, you know, I said in the Discord, may our pedestals be like heart pieces or something like that. And what if I jinxed us? What if there is something here? Oh, thank God, it's just bombs. Pet is dead. Rip Pet. Your call was flippers on Pet? No, that was mine. That was, I think Taco said that. Get out of the way, please. Ah! Rude. Where's... I was about to say, where's the hand? Thank you. Bye-bye. I have to bait the hand because it'll fall, or it'll come while I'm falling. And that will suck because then I'll get taken all the way back to the beginning. Oh my god. Fabulous Mothula fight gives me absolute trash. All right. Still one more item in here. Let's grab it. Hopefully it's here. Maki. Well, well, well. It isn't anything useful. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna skip the annoying part because I don't have the Canis Maria and I really don't feel like fighting these along the way. And we're gonna go into the front part and hope for the best. And then if there's nothing there, then we'll come back around and grab this, I guess. It'll be a little bit longer if it's the wrong route, but also I really just hate that room. We're going in here. Ay. Nope. Shovel. Our second item. Means we don't need anything else from here. Okay. Woods is done. Now I need to figure out what I'm gonna do because I have a whole lot of options and they all suck. Yo, congrats to Sarlinkala for finishing with a time of 140 and 55 seconds. Okay, so we're gonna go down here and we're gonna go into Swamp Palace. Something we could have also done a long time ago as well. Ooh, Sart has also just finished right after. A 141.54. Please give me the goods. Those are not the goods. I'm worried. I'm very, very worried that there's something in Hyrule Castle. And that I've been putting it off because I hate going to Hyrule Castle. Not this time. Yeah. The fates were against me today, Sir Link-a-Lot. Pretty heavily. My power went out Mid-race. It wasn't my internet. I mean, my internet was the secondary problem, but I think that's because, I think something was struck and, like, I think a power line either went down or was struck or something, and our power automatically gets rerouted in the city depending upon, like, where you live, I believe. So the power came on pretty quick, but the internet is not the same. It doesn't go as quickly. If we're Zelda, are we also saving Zelda? We're not Zelda. We're Saku. Don't worry, Sir Link-a-Lot, next week, I got you. It'll be my turn to shine, no power outages. And then you wait. I would like, I don't know why I'm doing this. Honestly, yo, Arrow, how was your stream? You're running Saku Racing League next week? Oh no, hopefully nothing bad. Hopefully no bad reason. FanFest! Oh my god, I'm so excited for you. Oh my god, good. I expect lots of pictures. Please, please take pictures. Yo, I got Butter Sword. Snow cars, some Elestrals kickstarted that are back last year. I don't think I've got the big key. Yeah. Yeah, I think I saw when you were playing the Metroid Prime stuff. Arrow, I have a question for you. How much do you know about the A Link Between Worlds rando? Yeah, I suspect there'll be a new expansion announcement as well. No, I mean, sorry. My question was more, for, oh, I knew that was already a thing. I don't know why I came back for that, because I think I got a hint for that earlier. At least I feel like I did. Pretty sure that unless that was a previous race that I'm thinking of. Pretty sure that there was a hint earlier about Compass being in big chest of something. Is there only one developer, Arrow? Or is there more than one? Actually, what am I doing? I'm literally skipping chests. Oh, okay. I could have skipped that one. It would have been fine. enchant a couple times. Okay. Rude. 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 No! Two fell. Well, this was useless. Okay, so I'm pretty confident then. It's Hyrule Castle that is where everything that I'm missing has gotta be. Or at least it's gotta be where I feel like either Cane of Samaria. No, I feel like Cane of Samaria has gotta be in Hyrule Castle at this point. I don't think it's gonna be the bow that I find next. I feel like it's gotta be the Cane of Samaria based on like the concentration of items there. Yo, have a good night, MT. Oh my god, what? Zelda speedruns! Thank you so much for the raid! Alright, so we're gonna need the mirror. Oh my god, it's Sartas! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome! What was, oh, a link to the past. Was it Cross Keys? Hey, Chex, how you doing? Welcome, raiders. Welcome, people from ZSR. I am Saku, and I normally play a lot of Zelda games. What was with that Kakariko? Yeah, it was pretty good. I was impressed. Hello. What, vanilla preset race? Oh, that would have been so cool. Last week of NMG League, nice. That is super cool. Where is my Cane of Samaria? If it's not here, I'm gonna be very confused. I mean, there's still a lot I can do, but also buts. I'm currently in the middle of a race. This is Saku Racing League. It's a racing league that I normally do with my subscribers every Friday. And at the moment, we are currently trying to find the Cane of Samaria or the bow in order to beat the game. And... okay. And my power died partway through, which kind of sucked, so... but yeah. I'm pretty excited. After this, we're gonna be practicing a Link Between Worlds randomizer because I have I'm gonna be on. Oh, it is the bow that we found first. Oh, that's not good. It's even worse than I expected. So after this, we're going to be practicing a Link Between Worlds rando because I have a run on the GDQ hotfix for a Skybill show for a Link Between Worlds rando. So I have to find a thing that I can do in about 3 hours. So that's the goal. Find a preset, not a preset, but yeah, a particular version that I can do in about 3 hours. I'm pretty excited, Star Fury. Rude. But yeah, thank you again so much. Can we get a shout out, please, for ZSR, those speedruns? That'd be super. A lot of Zelda randomizer content, Zelda anything content, tournaments and other miscellaneous things like that, showcases. Really cool place. Definitely go and go give them a follow if you like watching A Link to the Past, or even just like any Zelda game in general. Yeah, that's what I was planning on doing, making 5 instead of 7 required, but also my biggest concern is that I don't want to have any particular I don't want to have anything in the final dungeon. And I know there's a preset to make it so that you don't have to have anything in the final dungeon. But, do you have a preset arrow? Like, that you currently use? Like, bash file? Or a preset, what is it called? YAML? Or, not YAML, but, JSON? Because I was gonna test out a 5 painting run today, just to see how long it would take. But I also don't want to have a situation where I have, what is it called? I have that Kuko thing, the Kuko thing on the Kuko game, even though it's not a mini game. I really thought it was a mini game. Welcome back, Anonymous. Here's Pod, and we can do Eastern, and then the only things we have is Misery Mire and Turtle Rock to do, which both need the Cane of Samaria. Hey Taco, GG! So after this, we have a few options we can do. After Eastern, sorry, we have a few options we can do. We have the Smith Chain and all the stuff over there. So that's like Smith Chain. We got Hammer Pegs. We've got the Shovel location. We've also got... what's it called? It's gonna be Pyramid Fairy that we'll unlock from this too. Someone's gonna have to remind me at the end of this that I'm gonna have to turn off the game audio for a second from the VOD at the credits so that I don't get copyright claimed for a 500th time. Oh, hello? I just walked over the switch and missed it completely. That was close. That could have been bad. Canceled out the arrows. I'll take these, thank you. Okay. So that's all of Eastern done. Alright. I guess let's go. I'm gonna go to, I'm gonna go here. The digging spot, just quickly. Guys. I don't really feel like doing it on the way from the smith chain. That's fine. I don't think we can actually do... Oh, we can. So, we didn't have a pet seed today. That was nice. I think this was required Aga though. If I recall correctly, the first glove I got, I don't actually remember where the Titan's mitts was. But I'm pretty sure this was a required Aga seed. The first glove I got was on either King's Tomb or Graveyard Ledge. Okay, so we have... Okay, oh, sounds like the thunder's back. Hope... I swear to God, if my power goes out again. I will be a mega sad lady. You have storage approaching. Also, I have found out that some people are unaware that the smith, when you actually drop off the chest, or the item at the smith, or sorry, you what happens is you pay when you go drop off the smith at home and you want him to fix your stuff, you have to pay him 10 bucks to fix your sword. Pay him 10 bucks, you leave, you come back. He gives you sword. Yeah, it was the snake meme. Yeah. I thought it was super cute. I mean, I don't typically lose power often either. And it's normally not for very long. More often than not, I'll lose internet because something, you know, goofy will happen. But yeah. Our power grid is pretty good. We never really actually have, actually, I need to take the red bomb. We never really actually have, like, super bad power stuff here. cracking ice cream at Rave's head. No, I wouldn't do that. Unless it was like something that was like we had discussed in advance. It's like, hey, we should do this for like content. Give me the items, please. Please let them be Cane of Samaria. No, it's in Misery Mire, you butt. Go away. Alright, so the last required item, I guess, is in Misery Mire. I hear thunder. Rude. Now you hit me, so now I don't have sword beams. Ha! Bird toss. Darn, I was really hoping that that would be something that would give me hearts. You have a gift in DMs? Hi! Oh god, Discord is launching for the first time. I've been hit by 500 beams because Discord is launching for the first time because of the power. Yo, the double. Yeah, I can't look at that now. Or can't look at what the Discord thing is. I will check after the race. Man! I'm sad because that would have been Godmire, except for we're still looking for the Cane of Samaria. Well, I'll take that, thank you. Using the hook shot means that I can kill that thing really easily without it angering the thing that shoots fire beams at me. More bombs! That's item number 1. Okay. You can get out of the doorway, please. I'm trying to go up the stairs. Gotta sneeze. Some cash is with the fishes. You know what else you said was with the fishes? A unique item. You know, wasn't with the fishes a unique item? It was 300 bucks on the ledge. The Zora guy had 20 bucks. And then The grumpy fish. Oh, the grumpy fish had Titan's mitts. Never mind, I lied. Hey, Tempest, how you doing? How goes random stuff tonight? Pretty good. I'm just looking for Kena Samaria. If the game would just give it to me, that would be fantastic. Rude. Right now, the game is not being very nice. Anybody wing it? Oh, yes. 3 people. Hey! It's Arcanus. No, I need a small key. There should be a small key here. Yeah, so my power went out. Mid-race. I lost a fair bit of time from it. Nobody gets the Godmire. Nope. How's everyone doing? I am hungry. Besides that, pretty good. Ah, I'm finally in go mode. I don't have the silver arrows, but I also feel like I'll either find them along the way, or I won't. Those are, in fact, the only 2 options. It doesn't particularly matter if I find them one way or the other, because I could just kill the boss the normal way. Kind of vibing? That's good. Vibing is fun. Thank you so much again for the raid, Rain. A Link to the Past online, from what I've seen, tends to be a thing that you can play co-op with your friends. Or is that the thing that you're referring to, or are you referring to something different? A butter sword, heck yeah! What am I doing? I guess we can just do it this way. A little laggy, but there's also like the regular spin stats. Grundy, correct? Sweet. I've done a few of them before. It's been a long time because I think it was very broken for a while. Lag running. Listen, sometimes you gotta just be fabulous, okay? And the sparkles make me fabulous, so yeah. You are fabulous. I was like, oh, as soon as you said wow, Saku, I was like, oh no, the compliment's coming. Alright, so we're going to Turtle Rock, our last dungeon of the day before we go into, well, I mean, I guess it's not the last dungeon because we have our last required dungeon before we go into Ganon's Tower. So we have completed, so far, Skull Woods, Thieves Town, Misery Mire, Swamp Palace, Ice Palace, Pod, Eastern Palace, Tower of Hera, Desert Palace, and Hyrule Castle. So the only thing left to do in this game is Turtle Rock. went wrong? No, I just have a hard time with compliments. Because I have low self-confidence. Which is really weird considering the fact that I'm a streamer and I put myself out there in like the public eye regularly. Wow, no small key. That means small key's gonna be in the fire rod room. Be confident. Let me just turn on the switch. 1 sec. Alright, so we have the hook shot. Look at that style, though. Small key, there it is. Dog love, thank you. I was memeing in the Link to the Past rando racing Discord, the new one. And I was trying to get everybody to post dog pics in the meme channel because there is no off-topic channel. And it was working for a while. And there was people have so much cute doggos. I love it. I am in danger. Oh no. Get off this chest, please and thank you. Alright, I have confidence. I don't need your fancy HPs. I'm gonna go through here. Tom needs some treasure in his diet. Let's go. Need the big key, which is going to be in this middle chest, which sucks because that means I'm going to have to basically go to Laser Bridge. Ah, no. Rude. Oh, okay, that works. Actually, I feel like I've heard that once before, but I don't remember from what. Is that Banjo-Kazooie? That's a game I haven't finished. Rude. Yeah, look at me. Being smart. Big brain. Also, my hair is bothering my ear again. What reason I put it up? Hello. Alright, so we're not gonna go into Mimic Cave. Oh god, that's a big thunder strike. Please don't turn off my power again. Okay, so now we're guaranteed to have to go to Laser Bridge because the only chance that we had of avoiding it was getting a small key in there. And that did not happen. Honestly, we have so much stuff that it doesn't matter if there is something on Laser Bridge because we have everything that we would need to basically get through Laser Bridge without taking any damage, pretty much. Riot Shield is, like, makes that super easy. Thunder and lightning. Yeah. I've had a storm here pretty aggressively. still going. When it was like right before stream actually, is when it started. It was, I think, probably like 30 minutes. There's our small key. While I'm here, I might as well just check to see if there's any silver arrows. Nope. Hey Seth, how you doing? Oh my god, those two anti-fairies preventing me from hitting the switch. How dare. Grab this just in case there happens to be, you know, a wild... Oh god, I have... Honestly, if I take more shots than even just one per side, I'll be sad. Okay, well, heck. I'm sad. No! No! I did not do this very well. I'm very worried because I keep hearing the super aggressive thunder. And I would like there to not be super aggressive thunder. Because I don't want my power going out again. Alright, it's time for everyone's favorite, Ganon's Tower. The stream hung a second as you were saying that? Uh-oh. It would have been amazing timing. I hope not. Alright, I'm hoping. I always guess number 7 because that's my number that I guess. I went outside the other day and I got like 15 mosquito bites. So never again. So outside can do its own thing. I'll do my own thing. I would like hammer, please. Come on, please. Rude. Right here, come on. Suburban computing timing. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I never think anybody intentionally hopes that my stream would go down. I would like a double fire bar room is cool. Wow. Excuse you. I would like for this game to be nice. I'm very interested to see what my final count of this game is gonna be. Like, there are a bunch of chests that I skipped in, Oh, hey, Sankheart. Oh, and Half Magic. There are a bunch of chests that I skipped in Skullwoods. Like 4, I think. But I'm pretty sure, like, everywhere else, I'm almost full cleared. There was a bunch of stuff I left in the overworld. Like Floating Island, Lake Hylia Island, Mimic Cave. I bet if it says Light World, that means that the Mimic Cave is gonna be our silver arrows. Actually, I should just do this. Because I've already messed it up. 12-12? No, I don't think it'll be 12-12. I did not think that that was going to... Okay, that worked. Not as great as I would have liked, but whatever. Okay, well, it's right side. Oh, thanks, cars. Thanks for driving by so loudly. Don't mind the cars. I have my window open. It's a mixture of thunder and big loud vehicles. Was that 15? That was 15, yeah. That was 15, 16, and 17. No! Don't even. 18, 19. What is Zelda cart? I think they just put Zelda in, like, honestly, I think they just put Zelda characters in Mario Kart. I really wish they would have like Zelda in Mario Kart. Like, I know they have Link, but it would be really cool to be able to race as Zelda. Not doing anything for small key? Nah, don't need it. There's one up here. So, actually, I think there's more than one up here. So I'm not too worried. So the great thing is that, because we had gotten all the chests in that room, because we got all the chests in that room, the only chests left are the ones that I'm gonna pass along the way, as well as the ones, or the big chest. So, that being the case, if Ganon says that the item, the silver arrows are in his tower after I've full cleared everything, then that means that they're in the big chest. And if he says they're in the light world, then that means they're in Mimic Cave, because there's literally no other checks that I have got, like, that I've missed. So, what? Excuse me. Zero key? I have one key. What are you talking about? Ah! Found a small key. Well, yeah. Because but I wasn't gonna do the extra small key in the other room when I already have this small key. That's what I'm saying? I actually agree, Courage. I don't know. Wait. There's a few that I'm like, huh? Why is this person not in there? Like, Smash would be, like, I know they have a lot of characters in Smash, and I feel like they have the opportunity to do the same thing with Mario Kart they do with Smash Bros. Right. That is a question when not attended. No, it's okay. I thought you were asking why I didn't go into this, grab the small key in the other room. And I was like, well, because I have one and I'm guaranteed to get one from the little guy. You know, every time I open up a chest and I don't find the silver arrows, I can't help but feel like they're going to be in one of the last two locations that I didn't check in the entire game. Huh. Small key and what? Okay. Hang on. Okay, forget it. There we go. That was bad. There's actually, I'm pretty sure shouldn't there be a Ganon's Tower big key in both those chests? What was I doing? Sorry. Oh God. I don't know how to do this when I'm all in a corner. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, doot. I hacked myself. No! Yeah, but isn't there 4 keys in GT? I'm literally incapable of doing this fight correctly. Four chest keys and a bunch of pot keys. Yeah, I've only gotten 2 chest keys. According to my tracker. Oh wait, no, that's Egg Tower. Oh, I got 3. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. It's GT is along the side, and I didn't see. Yeah. Yeah. I got 3 chest keys. Alright, so where is my silver arrows, Ganon? One, two. God. 4. Whatever. Yeah. Yikes. Danger. Oh, you wait, Death Mountain is even more specific than I thought it would be. Oh my God, I did it again. Wait, what? Okay, well, this cycle is completely ruined. 1. 2. 3. 4. Yikes. 5. 6. 7. 8. So, it's Mimic Cave, by the way. 9. 10. Oh! Yeah, that done. Hang on, gotta get this stinky audio stuff figured out real quick before I get muted. Okay, there we go. Not done. Yo, thanks so much for the 1,000 biddies. Oh my God. All right, hopefully that's not going to the hopefully that's not going to the VOD. Yo, thanks for the GGs, Bossa. Thank you so much for the 49 months. Oh my God, it's raining again. Holy crud, I don't even know if you can hear that, but yikes, that sounds like a big rain. Is it hailing? I know, right, Movie? Did I interrupt your yawn? Hi. Hello, baby. Oh, do you not like the sound of running water? I know. You don't mind the thunder, but you don't like water. And because I have the window open, she's not happy. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I have a noise suppression thing, Rashkavar. Hello, puppy. I know. You're not really happy. Silverless Ganon. For some reason, I just couldn't do it. He knocked you off 3 times. Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, it's really hard at the beginning, honestly. Like, when I first got into Rando, Silverless was really, really, really difficult for me, too. Oh, honey, you're fine. What's up? Hey, baby. Want a treat? Got them thing done a bunch of time practicing and think myself for yeah, but I don't think you're terrible. Girl, honey. I know. I mean, yeah, but it's also the stress of racing. Like, that's the other thing, too. You can practice all day and night and everything else, but, like, when you're in a race, there's a whole different atmosphere. I mean, I've fallen on Ganon a lot, even after, you know, doing this for how many years? 4 years now? But yeah. Yeah, it's like, ah, man, if it says Light World, I didn't realize that it now showed, you know, let's see if I can I get this? Here, I'll show you my tracker. Ah, explosions. Yeah. You can see the all of the things that I've done in the game. There's literally just like this one here, and then this one is just the big chest and tile room. So, and I think tile room had to be the last small key. So, yeah. So I don't think it can be the big chest. I think you can key lock yourself that way. Maybe. I don't remember too much about the small key logic in GT. Door to Bob's room locked. No. Being hangry. Oh man. Yum. Arrow, apparently I can't unzip the file you sent me. Okay, yeah. What you looking for up there? You can go lay by the bed or by the door, away from the window. Weeks in a row, I'm beginning to question this friendship. I feel like it's just, I don't know. It's weird how often it happens now. Okay, so we're gonna get ready for a link between worlds, Rando. Gonna see everybody's comments. All right, what's my item? Oh God, look at that collection rate. You know, that's pretty disgusting. That is pretty gross. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you liked it. If you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the bell to get notified when I put out a new video. A huge thank you to my patrons on Patreon. You help me to be able to continue making videos. And if you want to become a member of the Patreon family, the link is in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!